Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, what's good, what's happening? Morning, guys. So today I'm actually in Johannesburg. I'm attending Unlimited Fest with Mpoomy Ledwaba. So yeah, this is my look for the day. I'll give you guys a full rundown, but it's nothing crazy. I wanted like a simple look, but I think it looks really cute with my bow and everything. Yeah, so come with me. I hope you guys enjoy this vlog. If you do, please share, please like, please subscribe. Okay, see you on the flip side. I'm so nervous. Actually, before I just want to mention that I'm so nervous and I'm going by myself. I said that this year is the year that I'm going to do things, whether people want to do them with me or not, I'm going to do it. And I'm just going in. It's sinking in now. But yeah, let's go have a good day. Yeah. Okay, enjoy, guys.
100 gram on it. Anything I said, I stamp on it. In a private plane, I lamp on it. They call me Bankole. Cause I walk around with the bank on it. Show them come.
We are here. I am nervous. I am freaking out. Oh my gosh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's not that deep, Tumase. It's not that deep.
And if a boy feel my joy, make him lick red like a tomato. If him not dead, then he call my doors. No go fambo. As that day comes, as I go, God watch over me, oh Lord. I cannot trust my neighbors. As that day comes, as I go, God watch over me, oh Lord. I cannot trust my neighbors. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're the God, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind, when we rewind, it's so nice. We time, you I know how to make me feel right. I can't help hide this sweet talk. I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk, you need to say this to me. No need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way. On when we rewind, it's so nice. We time, you I know how to make me feel right. I can't help hide this sweet talk. I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes.
I'm good. Thank you. No thanks. Thank you so much. Hi. Thank you.
Nice of you to say I'm back. I know Shona on this. I can hear beats, but I want a cappuccino.
Yeah.
From the beginning of time, before I was born, before you were a thought in the lineage, we had we were chosen to bear fruit and dominate. Before the rape, the failure, before the cancer, the insecurity, the adultery, the rejection, before the death of the thought of a new day where heaven and earth, he blessed us. Granting authority, he said, be fruitful, multiply, and fill the surrender. One day, one step, one moment at a time. Give me your pain, give me your anger, give me your vengeance, give me your ego. You can choose to keep it or choose. You know a bit of my story. It's not an excuse. But now you know. There comes carrying a belief system. Some come insecure, some come confident, some come a little over the top. But there's a reason why we are the way we are. Foundations. They serve us. Yes, we are the bottom of the barrel. But do you know why we are the bottom of the barrel? Have you seen what black women who are liberated are doing in the world? If I was a black woman's enemy, I would suppress her too. Because when a black woman knows who she is and who she belongs to, she changes nations. Foundations. Foundations. What's your foundation? But it comes with experience. It comes with obedience. It comes with saying, God, I have every right to hold on to this anger. I have every right to be rebellious. And you know what? You can get to keep your pain. God still loves you. It's tough there by the dating scene. Do you have single brothers here?
Wow!
Guys, the guy who is getting married is going to be able to sing the song. He has to sing the song.
Looking at Afro.
I think you're wearing sneakers. You're wearing sneakers. White sneakers. I'm wearing white sneakers. And my dad said, "Look, I don't have my phone. My day on the queen."
How would I want to be asked out? How would I want to be asked out? No, I would want to be asked out. I think I want my partner to just come.
This is a date for me. Please sing when they ask you to sing. So you want to tell the story when you came to my house for the podcast?
Yes.
Wasn't it on this podcast? And then you said something very left.
Okay, so she invited me to the podcast.
This is why we stopped our love journey.
So I wanted to know, how did you guys actually, I know you both from the Eastern Cape. Okay, so
See, they didn't finish the sentence. So how did you know? Wait, I'm gonna hand this to Brendan, to you, school, and then to you. A quick version. How do you know a person's what? Do you know?
So that's what I mean. But again, all of this is personal, guys. I know you guys have thought out. I'm on that train. But I honestly believe that a lot of love, like a lot of life, is faith. And there's a high level of unknown.
The second thing is you need to communicate, guys. A lot of times Tina has stage, this one wants me to figure out things.
Yeah.
I wanted to figure out things. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
So you've got to make sure that you
But this year for me was just a year of just saying yes. So no matter how nerve-wracking it was, I've kind of just put myself up to the challenge. And here I am, challenging myself in front of 2,000 people. I don't know if easier than this. It is a little bit nerve-wracking. But I think it's just also putting in like the work towards myself, into myself, gives me confidence to know that, oh, okay, maybe what I have to say is worth it, you know? So I've been doing a lot of inner work just on my self-worth, and yeah, I feel like maybe what I have to say is important. So yeah.
Confidence for me is built over the years. There's people who are naturally confident, but then there's people who build it over the years. And for me, I think I'm a teacher by profession, and that has helped a lot. I speak to students. It's not the same though, looking at the number of people that are there, not just ladies here, landed ladies here. So it is kind of nerve-wracking, but I have found that although I get nervous, but the moment I take 2 minutes into it, then it works. Yeah, and also when you told me I would be in the panel, I was also like, oh, I'm gonna do this. And then I remembered she got me my shoulder lines. Yeah? And I thought, okay, I haven't read it yet. Yes, I haven't read it. But one of my goals for this year, it's one of the books I should be reading recently. So I thought, so why not? Yes. So sometimes we have to speak to our inner being to say, well, you can do it. If not, you then who else?
Amazing. So, what you guys, like I said, it's the Euro case. It's like it's a resounding theme here. It's the Euro case doing hard things, and like you say, that's what helps you build up your confidence along the way. But what happens if you're made with, let's say you said yes to something, and that tested your boundaries, right? So let's say you came now, and the girl calls were just awesome as, like before, you don't receive no reception. Would you have like just like a never doing this again? So what I would do the hard things, but your challenge was as a person, I feel like we have a compass.
And if I didn't manage to do that, then why? And yeah, so I think that would be the question for me is why did I basically like there was no steps? I should have done it. I thought I could do it better. I can still do it.
Okay, that's very interesting. And I think one of the conversations that we were having in our discovery call was to, kids here specifically, you guys lead such big digital lives, right? And from the outside looking in, there wasn't a sense of boundaries, and I think that I watched you guys over the years, and there's been a shift in the content creation industry where you guys are not saying, I don't owe you that information, I don't owe you that, right? And I'm like on the other side, and I'm just like, shit, man, their lives must be hard, they have to share everything. I'm just like, no, man, how do you then say, because I've seen the transition of this where people are sharing everything, family, their marriages, now they're not. They're like, there's a hard line. How do you maintain your community, but still say, I don't owe you anything?
It's a bit of a tough one. See, and I was thinking about this earlier this week actually, like when it comes to being vulnerable and open and transparent and sharing everything, it's a good way to grow, but sometimes it does get a bit intense. Yeah, sometimes it does get a bit uncomfortable. I think during the time that I started social media, the internet was a lot more forgiving, like it was a lot more fun. I remember I used to have these like daily live sessions where I would just go online for hours and just talk to my followers about everything and anything. And that was so much fun, but over the years it's just created like such a weird space, and a lot of us have created these boundaries not because that's what we want to do. Like I personally have no problem with this so far, but at the same time was uncomfortable, you know, but I think just in retrospect, like, when you do put yourself in the fire like that, it forces you to, like, you know, go back and do the inner work. So even though it was a weird, like, outward, inward process, I'm still fortunate it was a process that had to be done.
Yeah, during baptisms, I think what Katie is saying is true for me as well. When I first started creating content, I was very open and sharing a lot of stuff. And I think with time you learn that also the same vulnerability that people enjoy will also be engaged in. And you kind of have to, there's a way of doing it. I think one time when I did it the wrong way. So someone asked what my son's name is, and I was like, something's not. And I mean, I think I wasn't really harsh, but obviously it didn't land very well. So I also learned from that experience that, you know, there's a way of addressing certain things and putting up a boundary and saying, no, this is not part of my life, I'm willing to share. But you learn it as you go. I think when you enjoy any kind of visibility on the internet, you can't expect everybody to like you. That is very naive. For very short period of time. I've been married for 5 years. And I will, it's 5 years this year. And I will tell you very quickly that and I tell you just how am I ready for it? It is an institution I believe that with all my heart. It is something that requires you to never take your foot off the pedal in terms of constantly working on it. You're basically bringing two people who grew up from two different households. I'm different from my siblings, even though we were raised by the same person, you know, and now you are meeting someone who comes from a completely different background, and there's too many differences, but I think I naively thought that at some point it just runs on autopilot, and I quickly learned that it doesn't. You cannot stop working on it because not only the person who married in 2019 has evolved so much. You constantly have to learn. You know, when I met my husband, we both lived in Cape Town. Now we live in Joburg. It's like there's so many things, there's so many variables that you just can't tire of learning and putting in the effort. And like I said, what do I say? Like for like God.
Then we are
settle in, and it's together to kind of settle the national thing. Look, such a, I have to create that type of craziness, you know? And I think I'm just now at this point of just surrender. Because she spoke about how sometimes you can meet someone that is so wrong for you, in a sense that there's God, there's things of God has placed inside you, of course, you know. And if you meet someone who steer you, or she can steer you in the wrong direction, and that would be such an injustice to God, you know, and kind of like the journey that He's trying to put me on, you know. And I've always done great women, and just, even just as a little girl, I always thought I was meant for such bigger things, you know. Time I said, who knows who said, you know. I was telling my friends, I go, she's like, oh, how's the relationship with God? I was like, you know what? God has become my friend now, you know. And she's like, what? It's because I'm so isolated, you know. And often I feel so lonely.
And I knew that, you know, in as much as she may be disappointed because this wasn't part of the plan, she would be my sense. Whatever she says, it makes sense. So I called my mom and I told her.
I loved my mom and I knew my mother loved me, but there was a time as a teenager where I just couldn't stand her. I think naturally a lot of people. And then I grew up, and when I started being vulnerable and started her being vulnerable towards me, it shifted the nature of our relationship. I started seeing her as a person. Yes, she's mom, but she's a person who actually cares about me before she is mom. So for that, for you, that moment, how did it change your relationship with your mother?
I always had a very special relationship with my mom. I think my mom was like a real life angel, like honestly. And I think when she
Because of a moment where they never ever want to experience again, and so they would rather endure the pain or the hardship of discipline than to be there again. So with you, does your discipline come naturally, or what happened to you?
I think it was really instilled in me when I was very young. My dad is a sportsman, so they are naturally disciplined, right? So we grew up under the guidance of a sportsman. He was a boxer, he did karate. I did karate when I was young, and the discipline that follows, that goes with just being in a karate class is insane. So I think some of those traits I got from when I was younger. But then again, going back to just how strict, my dad was a disciplinarian. And being the third child, I got the opportunity to see these two disciplined. The two that I come up to, right? So I kind of learned a lot of what not to do from them. So God knows how I would have turned out if I didn't have these two to observe and learn from. Because my dad, you know about when they say spare the rod and spoil the child. My dad did not spare the rod at all. So there was no way I was going to be smacked. There was no way. So I made sure I behaved. So I think in a way, I think we were just so big on life, the both of us. I think we celebrated life every day. And every single moment with him was meaningful. Never small. Nothing small about my encounter with my husband. I'm the same thing about him. Like if I were to just name the few things that I miss about him, I miss his laughter a lot. But I think because he laughs so much, I hear it often in my thinking. Yes, I can hear it often. I see him smile a lot. I miss his nurturing side. She was very nurturing. I think he loved hard, and I never used to believe that believing in love because Sean is not here. I still feel his love now. And I think that's the beauty of being in a meaningful, healthy marriage, relationship, whatever, is that when our loved ones leave us, I mean, the same with my mom, the memories we have of these people, they don't go away. And because of that, that's what keeps them alive, right? Because they may not be here in the physical, but because you're always talking about it. I'm always talking about my husband. Every other, if I'm having a chat, right now I'm talking about here, but if I'm having a chat with my daughters or my sister, there's no point where Sean's name is not come. The other day, I shared about something and she goes, "Oh, Dad!" And I go, "What?" Dad didn't think of my case about this. So almost like he's still, everything is like Dad, yes, Dad, Dad. And I love that because we are not trying to forget him. And which is something I find very challenging in black communities, especially because I'm not sure how white communities handle it. Is that when you have lost and you're grieving, it's like everybody's pushing you to move on. And when you're talking about your loved one, it's like, no, what do you have about it? Let him rest. But the man is resting. The man is resting. But he is a part of my life, whether I like it or not. I will carry him to the grave. Till the day that God calls me, he will always be a part of my life. You don't spend 20 years with someone to just let them rest. He's resting. The 20 years that I've spent with him, what are they supposed to mean to me? Like, I'm not supposed to now forget and act like it never happened because I'm supposed to let him rest. I can't let Sean do anything. God made that decision already. He's resting. I've spoken about this before. I suffer depression. And I don't suffer depression because of my losses. It's just always been something that I've dealt with for the better part of my life. And exercise has been a big healing tool for me for depression. Because I think since I started being consistent, then I went off meds. Like I don't take antidepressants anymore. So I know kind of how to manage it. And I feel my community play a big role in that because I can just be sitting with them. We can train and endure physical pain together. And this physical pain actually tests your spiritual strength as well because to not give up half of the stuff that we do is very testing. And I think I'm learning. I'm discovering a lot about myself that I didn't know before. So in my life is strange. You lose some very meaningful things in your life, but you get to discover other aspects of you that actually help you to navigate your more.
How do you move on to close? How do you define this wellness? How do you define and describe holistic wellness?
I could have experienced my loss or the losses that I've experienced and just gone through them with my own dark moment, in my own personal space, dealt with them quietly with my family, friends, whatever, and not let how I came out as I continue to come out on the other side be a testimony to say God is good. And for anyone who is here today who has been struggling with grief or struggling with loss of any kind, it doesn't have to be losing someone today or whatever, we struggle with things. I think it's important to know that you will come out on the other side. Usually when you are in the moment, you can't see beyond that dark place. You can't see beyond that that bubble. And sometimes, and this is the truth, is that sometimes you don't want to. Because you almost feel guilty. But God doesn't want us to be okay. God wants us to be happy. God wants us to live fulfilled lives. And that is why there are so many promises in the Bible. And those are just to comfort us to say, you may be feeling this way today, but tomorrow is not enough. Tomorrow is another day. I'm not sure. But to answer your question, it's spirit, mind, body. Nourish your spirit. I think, like I said, as human beings, we can be so vain, right? And now I put it in that order deliberately. We can be so vain. We put it Connie, Connie was so high in the gym. Each Connie has a six-pack, she looks so good.
Oh, hello everybody. It is now 5:30. I'm going to leave because my social bundles have depleted, and yeah, I'm just tired. The event's not over though. Murder's still performing, but it's not my kind of music, so I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna take my pretty face and leave. I'm sweating, not glowing, but you guys know by now that this is my vibe, with my lip stuff all gone. The event was wholesome, it was cute. Yeah, I'm just really tired. I've been here since 8. We were supposed to be at 8. It was supposed to start at 10. We were in line from 8 till like 9:30. So that was a bit irritating, but obviously with 2,000 people you can't control everything. I just wish there were more food stalls. There were only 2 places that sold food, which was wings and like burgers and stuff. So I left and just went to a family friend's during the break and charged my phone, and I got something to eat because I didn't bring a power bank, so my phone was like on 4%. Yeah, managed to charge, got back, and then it was Connie Ferguson. Yeah, it was a cute event. It was a wholesome event. It was really like an everybody type of event, like for married people, for single people, for people looking, for people not looking. They just gave so much advice on like love and relationships and your health and wealth and yeah, like it touched every single aspect, which is basically what Mpoomy does, like very holistic wellness vibes, and I really enjoyed it. I'm glad that I came. I got a lot of insightful tips and things that I'm gonna implement in my life, and it was just very relatable, like to the season that I'm in right now. Like I feel like I'm so glad that I came here and I gathered the knowledge and, you know, got some advice on personal things, but it was very healing, you know. Especially when Yarms broke down, like I felt that in my heart, I felt that in my spirit, like you're talking to me, because that's literally the season that I'm going through right now, just trying to navigate my singlehood and this waiting season, but still like wanting to be in the season of marriage and having my children and all of these things. But I'm like still trying to be patient and surrender everything to God and just understand the reason why I'm in this season. But yeah, it was a good day, sober fun, really fun. Just me being a homebody. 2,000 people was a lot, but in the moment I didn't feel like, oh my gosh, there's 2,000 people here. But yeah, it was lovely. Maybe I'll do it next year, but I'm not very sure. But yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this vlog, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share it with your people, guys. Share it with your people. Come on, I've been consistent. I've been giving you guys what you want, and you guys are not giving me the numbers that I need and deserve. Come on now, help your girl out. Okay.
I could blame it on your lips, you